For more than 15 years, the conflict involving Boko Haram has affected millions of lives across northeastern Nigeria. Entire communities have been displaced, thousands of schools and businesses disrupted, and the region faces enormous humanitarian challenges. Why has this conflict been so difficult to end? The answer is more complex than many people realize. In 2009, the conflict escalated and began spreading across parts of northeastern Nigeria, marking a decisive turning point for the region. From Borno to Yobe and Adamawa, communities once calm found key routes and towns increasingly insecure. Farming, fishing along Lake Chad, and roadside trade were disrupted as daily life shifted from productivity to precaution. Millions left their homes, creating one of Africa's largest internal displacement crises, with families seeking safety in camps and host communities. The effects rippled nationwide. Economic losses, rising humanitarian needs, and instability felt far beyond the northeast. Many experts agree that ending a long-running conflict requires tackling several issues at once. Security operations are vital, but communities also need chances to rebuild their lives. Education, healthcare, employment, infrastructure, and effective local governance all support long-term stability. Progress in one sector reinforces the others. Schools build trust, clinics restore dignity, and jobs reduce the risk of recruitment into violence. Reliable roads, power, and water reconnect markets and services, turning emergency relief into recovery. Years of displacement make recovery harder. Many return to damaged homes and disrupted livelihoods. Returning families often need safe housing, functioning schools and clinics, and access to clean water before normal life can resume. Small businesses reopen when credit, security, and transport improve, creating local jobs and confidence. Inclusive local councils help mediate disputes, plan services, and ensure aid reaches those most in need. When people see fair governance and basic services, trust grows and violence loses appeal. Education shields a generation from exploitation and offers pathways to stable work. Healthcare, especially vaccination and mental health support, reduces preventable deaths and trauma. Targeted employment and skills programs give youth alternatives to armed groups. Rebuilding is multi-sector by design. Security plus services, jobs, and accountable governance together create lasting peace. Despite the challenges, important progress has been made. In towns once heavily affected, streets now show fresh repairs and safer public spaces. Schools have reopened, with rebuilt classrooms filled with students and teachers back at work. Markets are trading again, stalls restocked and families returning to daily routines. Farmers prepare fields as access improves and tools and seeds reach rural areas. Clean water points are restored, reducing long walks and illness. Health posts and roads see phased upgrades that reconnect communities. Humanitarian organizations, local leaders, and government agencies coordinate closely. Together, they support displaced families, expand essential services, and strengthen livelihoods through cash assistance, education, protection, and infrastructure projects. Security concerns remain in some areas, yet many communities continue moving steadily toward recovery. Recovery is a gradual process shaped by resilience and partnership. Investments in schools, livelihoods, and local governance help communities withstand shocks and plan for the future. As essential services return, families rebuild routines and confidence grows. Step by step, stability takes root, setting the stage for what comes next. The story of northeastern Nigeria is not only about conflict, it's also about resilience. Communities that endured enormous hardship keep working toward a better future through education, rebuilding, cooperation, and hope. Understanding the human impact reminds us that lasting peace depends not only on security, but on creating opportunities for people to rebuild with dignity. If you found this documentary informative, please like, subscribe, and share for more features on African history, current affairs, and culture. Your engagement helps us continue creating content that matters. Thank you for watching.